guys, it's Nina from VRFocus, and we are doing probably one of the strangest interviews here at E3. We are here with
Adrian Lacey
from Space Junkies, and he is right now demoing it with our colleague. Can you tell me a little bit about this game and what it's all about?
Well, it's very much a visceral, high-speed, jetpack-fueled shooter in VR. Basically, it's got navigation at its core. It's one of the things we wanted to do, and it's got full embodiment. So you're not just a floating head and hands. You actually can see your entire body.
For which headsets is this available for?
It's for Oculus and Vive at the moment. So high-end. At the moment, it's planned for high-end, high-end controllers and high-end PC and high-end headsets.
And how many weapons do you have? Are there different types of environments? Are there different types of gameplays?
So at the moment, we're just showing 2v2. We also have 1v1. In terms of weapons, we're showing a variety of, I think, 8 different weapons. We'll have more as time goes on, but that's what we're showing today. In terms of environments, well, they're very dynamic. We have a spherical battlefield, okay? So it changes the way. It's not just a horizontal plane. So we're in space, obviously, so we use microgravity. So you're in these sort of deadly orbital arenas, which we call the dirty ball. And this dirty ball is where you go, and basically these arenas sort of attack you and transform based on your input. So you have switches. It's like playing in a giant pinball machine, basically. So you have sort of bumpers, crushers, switches.
Oh my God!
Just
you
like
hit me there.
Sorry. He was coming at me with a sword. He's got his shield on. I've got to be careful not to get you.
Is there a rough time frame for when this game might be coming out?
So we're hoping, because obviously it's quite a close community in VR today. We're hoping to get something like early access towards the end of the year, and then a full release spring 2018. But we'd like to get it into the hands of players as soon as we can, so we can get their feedback and see how they're doing, because it's all about them, really.
What about cross-platform? Are you thinking of making this available so that different people can play on different platforms?
Absolutely. That's one of the main things that we're working on at the moment. Is obviously we want anyone who's got VR to be able to play with someone else who's got VR. So that's the main thing at the moment. So that's planned for the early access or sort of start of next year.
What is the feedback that you're getting so far? It's
actually been really, really good. What's cool is it's the first time we've ever showed it. We had some star players from Rainbow Six play, so they've sort of never seen it before, never played. And they're kind of like the professional Rainbow Six players and shooter guys. It's an intense shooter. You know, it's not a casual game whatsoever. And actually the feedback was just phenomenal. They loved it. They got it straight away. They showed us new ways that they were using tactics, how they were using different types of weapons, how they were flanking people and talking together. It was just amazing. So the feedback's been phenomenal, to be fair, and hopefully that'll carry on. What
do you think you'll be adding to the final game?
I think at the moment, you know, sorry. He's right there. At the moment, it's just we're really working through the different types of maps. So it's the variety of maps that we'll be adding more than anything else. Also, different types of characters with their own sort of capabilities. I think that'll be the big shift you see in the next time we show it.
And where can we find out more information about the game?
I'm assuming you can find it on one of our Ubi blogs, on our Ubisoft website. As I'm just getting shot right there, I'm just gonna. You can see it on our Ubisoft's website, and you just type Space Junkies and you'll find it somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where you can find it, because I'm trying to get attacked at the exact same time as I'm doing an interview.
You do need to mention that I'm winning.
Are you winning?
Yeah.
By how many points?
Just
one.
Just 1 point.
Right, just give it. I can't believe it.
And how long do the matches last for?
About 5 minutes. So we have a variety of maps. We have Absolute Zero, which is sort of more interior maps, and then we have Skull and Guns, Skull and Guns, which is a much more exterior map on an asteroid field.
Can you tell me a little bit more about Bridget?
So Bridget is the tech that we built specifically for VR. What we found very early on is that when you're making a game, a traditional game, to draw. I can't believe I drawed. So you didn't win. When you're making games in VR, it comes with a whole new sort of awareness of spatialized awareness, and it's really important that we can work and adapt. If you notice, when we were playing then, there was a hot reload. So basically there was virtually no loading. You didn't see anything, because obviously when you're in the headset, you can't look at your phone. So that's one of the reasons we created Bridget, to give something very dynamic for players. On top of that, our level design and stuff like that is like when they're doing it on a 2D screen, when you're looking at 2D and VR, it's kind of weird because you don't get the sense of space, you don't get the vertical, you don't get the surround 360. So we developed an editing feature which allows our level designers to build stuff very quickly, look at it in VR and just jump in and have a look straight away. So all your lines of sight, your dynamic covers and stuff like that become much more easy to understand for them, and it's much more dynamic way to create.
Please go to vrfocus.com if you want to find out any more information about VR, and I will see you there.